Welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Leos, and it's for the month of August, a little bit over 2025. This is all about your career, your work, your finances, everything you need to know, my dear Leo, about your money. Everything hidden, everything coming, everything that you need to know, questions answered, and so forth. Everything about your work and career. Let's have a look at all the messages that we need to know, everything. My dear Leo, I'd like to welcome you very much so to this reading. Thank you all for your kind support. Your support in watching the videos all the way to the end and in supporting me watching a little bit more. I am in absolute gratitude. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you the best in everything you're doing and my best regards to all of you. Now let us begin with the first message, and we have change. A major change is coming. In fact, with the dragonfly, a lot of truth is coming released. A lot of truth is being released. Things that were hidden, things that you were unsure about, questioning your path, where you're going, where you're heading, what's going to happen next. All of that becomes very clear, and a major chapter in your life ends and prepares you for a new, wonderful, colorful, happy beginning. That is absolutely magnificent. Okay, the next one. And it says you are in grace. You are going to be so protected so that you know if anything happens in the process of anything coming to an end, if you find yourself seeing difficulties or obstacles, you will overcome them all with a lot of success, and you are so protected. And the heavens are all with you, watching over you and supporting you all the way. So that's great news. The next message is a sort of like a contemplation or something you've been thinking about, wanting to know some answers or a guidance, just one for all Leo. Let's have a look what it is for August onwards. And it says peaceful resolutions. How amazing. So remember I said it's ending and there will be some difficulties. They're going to be peaceful resolutions. So that's great news. That answers that also. Now I'm going to take from the tarot cards 2 messages. Here we go. Let's have a look for all Leo. Oh, wow. We have the Tower. The Tower shows that something or someone will be removed from your life. It might happen during a situation where it might happen all of a sudden. It might be a crisis. It might be just the truth and realizations, but it is something that was destined, divine timing for it to end now. Whether it's a situation or a person, they're being removed completely from your life. This is a situation where you might be regretting a little bit at the time when it happens, because you were in a comfort zone, just had given up on everything, but there's a certain life for you waiting. So yes, you will be out of your comfort zone, but you will realize later how wonderful this is going to be for you. It's going to be a great, taking you to a great beginning, to a wonderful beginning. So that's why they're saying in time you will see that the change that's coming. You see, we've got, this is very important, these two together, because the dragonfly is about great change that brings color and happiness and rewards and success in your life. But in order to get to this, you need to go through this turmoil and let go of some situation or some person in your life. Something that has come, it's reached to its ending. A karmic chapter is ending. Okay, so the second message, let's have a look for all Leo. Just bear with me. My dear Leo, I had to drink some water. The second message, wow. Why I say wow, this is the King of Cups, and I just needed water. This is the water energy. This could be someone that might have water energy in them, which is Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. That's coming to an end. Or it can be that a chapter is ending and you're moving forward with someone of water energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, have a look at your general reading. You'll know what sign it is, and when I do the clarifications, we'll get to understand exactly who this person is. There is someone entering your life that is earth energy. That's this card here, what you don't see happening. And yeah, what was the other one behind? Oh yes, and a great new beginning begins. Someone of earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And the beginning, oh my God, the beginning of wealth comes later on. I won't take all of these, just to show you. The Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, unexpected large amounts of money that's going to bring you prosperity into your life. And Your material life will be booming. Okay, so the person that's entering your life, the earth energy, is Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And again, we'll find out, you can find out which one at the end of the reading. In your general reading, it explains who the earth energy is. Now I'm going to take on 2 messages from another deck. Here we go. And we've got the 7 of Wands. It says planning and putting your foot down and setting boundaries is very important. But fighting for what you believe in, this is the time for you to actually not accept anyone that has been disturbing you, causing obstacles in your life. You've been patient enough, and now you're just planning. You are patient and you are planning to actually set boundaries and live the life you want, and set rules and regulations for how you want to be treated and taking care of yourself and others. So there's a lot of boundaries here, and it's like you've been saying yes, 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 and now you just can't say yes anymore. Yes, you have been patient, and yes, you are being more patient, but ultimately you are sort of fighting for what you believe in, and you want to set yourself free, and ultimately after this you are becoming free. The next message for all Leo, wow, the moon. And the moon shows end of obstacles as matters become truth. Oh, wow, look at this again. The 7, standing your ground. Oh my God, this is not the 7 of Wands. This is the 7 of Wands. Patience and planning. Could this be the 7 of Pentacles? Wealth coming your way. Yeah, but patience and planning is part of it. You might not be fighting for your rights. You might be just getting a lot of money. And yeah, 7 of Pentacles. Because the other one was 7 of Wands. So 7 of Pentacles shows a lot of money, a major rise in your money. You've been patient and you've been planning, and now you're going to get all the money that you need, and freedom, financial freedom. I love that. The moon is all about overcoming obstacles because of a lot of truth. Again, like the dragon, you see the dragon spirit? Finally, a lot of truth is revealed, and you're finally seeing your path clearly, because everything hidden, everything that wasn't taking place, everything was stagnant, and now things are moving, and you're finally seeing your path clearly, and you're actually realizing where you're heading and what you're going to do. I think after this calamity, this end of a chapter, you're realizing that, you know, where to go, what to do, what's the next chapter for you. So that is wonderful. We're going to take 3 messages from another deck, tarot deck, for all Leo. Let's have a look, my dear Leo. What else? 3, and I'll cut once only. Now, this could be in connection to someone of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or some Leos who have air or dealing with air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Could be in that regard. This collapse might be happening, this ending. This person could be an air energy and a water energy. It is possible. We'll see. We'll find out. We got the moon, which is the ruler of Cancer. This tells me there's Cancer here, very strong. Right. Now, there is someone new entering your life, or someone that's very supportive. It might be someone already around you. Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It could be the new person that's coming. And remember, I said there's an earth energy. This is Pentacles, which is earth. Someone very helpful, very supportive, standing by your side. If you're not starting something together, like a business or something, it's someone that might be helping you. This is someone very helpful. Finally, the last message, this could be a Taurus, because we've got a Taurus card. So this could be a Taurus that's very supportive by your side and helping you. This shows that there is upgrade in your life. You're transcending to high levels of wisdom, and you're using a lot of your intuition, your higher self. Your vibrations are really heightened, and you are making amazing decisions in these changes, and you're bringing change into your life. And at the same time, I see you bringing change, upgrading your life, wanting to do better, upgrading your skills, upgrading the way you live, doing a lot of changes that are going to be profound, and also with the help of someone of earth energy by your side. What you don't see happening is the 7 I was talking about, and abundance. After the end of a suffocating chapter comes this 7 that we talked about, 7 of Pentacles, where there is a major rise in your money. And of course you've got the Empress, which is all about abundance, exceptional amount of abundance coming to you in different areas of your life. And the 7 of Pentacles, which is both of these cards repeated, shows a major drastic rise in your money. Big money is coming to you. Prepare yourself. So that's that one. So all the patience and planning is going to pay off big time because of this. Okay, this is what you don't see coming. Oh yes, I'll just put these over here. So wealth and a lot of money where you have to make decisions. There is news coming your way very quickly. It's happening very quickly. Okay, let's leave this one now, and we're going to get some more cards, some more messages, and then I'll clarify the cards. 2 messages for all Leo. Let's see the source of the money or the source of these situations. Okay, the Spy Master, very interesting. This is about looking for information. This is about knowledge. This is about distrust. You got to be careful who you're trusting. There may be resolutions, but they might be hidden from you. There may be a situation where you're distrusting those around you. So knowledge is going to bring you the power to overcome any kind of mistrust or distrust. Let's have a look at the second one. Oh, for all Leo, what else do you need to know? Right, we have the Alchemist. This is like magic. Balance is coming into your life. Invention and destruction. Something is being destroyed, which is this part here. Something is being eliminated, removed, and then new construction. It's like you demolish a very old house and then you're left with the land to start fresh and build fresh. So destruction and invention, but then ultimately there's got to be balance. Absolute balance. Beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to take 3 messages from another card, then I'll clarify the cards. The 3 messages are here. The truth for all Leo. Okay, wow, look at that, the golden wings. This is magic. This is overcoming all issues, especially money issues, coming to an end, and you're rising above where you are. And that's the last one. Okay, let's have a look at one by one and talk about them. First and foremost, let's talk about the wings. It looks to me like you are overcoming a major problem and rising above money issues. Some of you might be having a business, business taking off. Some of you are making a lot of profits, a lot of money. And some of you are looking into careers to do with spirituality, life's purpose, mission, and helping others. This is where money shows that money is coming in, because with this card here, it is all about rising above money issues. And the only way to rise above money issues is when you get a lot of money given to you. And hence this money, it's coming from some source. And it doesn't really tell me what source, but it looks to me like this amount of money is coming and it's life-changing. It's really changing your life. I think the source is the Empress, because the Empress is a loving, caring, giving energy that really gives you abundance in many areas of your life. So it does target different areas and gives you that which you need. And it brings you so much abundance that you are absolutely feeling fulfilled in every area. So I feel like this is where the money is coming from. And that this is going to be a drastic rise in your money, to the point where you will be just so much in awe as to all that is happening. So that's really great news. Now the next one, this way you don't see it coming, and then we got this and 3. Okay, I do have to drink a little bit more water for some peculiar reason. I'm dehydrating. Okay, now we're moving on to the second. Okay, the second message, which is the golden turtle. This could be moving for work. Remember I said there could be a business, and there could be what was the word, profits, business taking off. Here it says money is coming slowly. Steady progress is doing well, but also some of you could be moving for work related or business related move. And in good time, you'll see that this is going to be really good for the long term. Some of you could be moving because your work is taking you somewhere better, maybe to a better position. And then, of course, we've got the moon twice. You see that? This is the moon and this is the moon card. That means a lot of truth, a lot of revelations, and money that was fleeing, funds that were missing or fleeing, or that were going somewhere. Maybe you were spending on something you didn't know, that was something unknown, is getting revealed to you. The unknown source where funds were fleeing, you are going to find that source. You are going to be guided to find the truth about the money that's been disappearing for some reason. Maybe you've paid something long time ago, and then you might have stopped the subscription and they're still taking money from you. Maybe that's just an example. There could be something bigger than that. So an unknown source you are going to be guided because you are in grace, and the heavens are going to support you to find where this money is going to. Now, some of you might be considering odd jobs here and there, night shift, part-time work with the moon, but a lot of revelations with the golden moon. So that's really great news also. The next one, I'll just put this one here. The next one is finding out the reality of everything. Meaning, let's take these three cards that we just talked about. We're going to start with the King of Swords to see what the King of Swords is for all Leo. Who is this energy? Of course, this is about clarity. The King itself, the King of Swords, is about having the power of clarity to the point where you become empowered to see where you stand, which is very much in connection to the moons, that you have 2 moons in your reading. But it can also be a person. You see, for some, it is an end of a chapter that was very, that you were clearly not seeing clearly, not seeing, like, you were trying and not seeing clearly that this is a dead end. Finally, you're coming to terms that this is a dead end and it's over. Something really coming to an end, and it is connected to someone that's got air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You're celebrating this ending. You are truly happy celebrating this. You've been sacrificing apparently a lot, and this chapter comes to an absolute end, which is really wonderful. And that's why they're saying things are going to be just spectacular for you. And you're rising above money issues, problems, obstacles. You're overcoming them all, and you are going to be in a great position, absolute wonderful position. This is really showing that things are going to get really wonderful for you, truly wonderful. So that explains that. And now we move on to the next level, which is, bear with me, I'll just put this one here. The next level is yes, let's have a look at the 7 of Pentacles. This planning and being patient and finally being rewarded and freedom at the same time. Yes, there is someone that's going to inspire you. It could be Pisces, a water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Pisces the most for this one. There is one more challenge left, and it's going to be over. One more challenge and it's going to be over, and you are going to be, all your hard work is going to be paying off. But at a time where it is paying off, you've got to be very careful not to make any mistakes. It's very important to be vigilant and very focused. Eye for detail is important, looking at everything before signing any documents. Where there's a lot of money coming in, documentations, paperwork, calculations are going to be very important for you to give your attention to. Even if you are signing documents or contracts, make sure that they are, looked after very well. Looked into very well before you do sign anything, so that there won't be any mistakes. Now we're going to look at, I was looking at this tower here, and the tower is connected to someone that's got Taurus in them. Very interesting, because the heart, and someone that you were sacrificing for. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. No, that's all. All right. So the removal of someone from your life that might have Taurus in them. The changes are profound. They are happening to upgrade you, to stop the sacrifice. You've been sacrificing and giving and doing for the sake of someone. Now it's over. This chapter comes to an end and you're moving forward. So that's great news. The sacrifice stops and you get your freedom. You get to be in power. Now let's have a look at this again. We're going to start from here. This could be a Taurus, or it could be an upgrade, changes in your life that you're upgrading. I'll just shuffle in the intention of the Hierophant, because you got the Hierophant in your reading twice. And this is about extreme power, change, or someone that is Taurus, and upgrading your life to high levels, upgrading your skills, your position in life, your status, all of that. And of course, using your intuition plus your intellect. Now let's have a look at the Hierophant for all Leos. What is that? You are going to be given the strength and the courage to overcome this situation. I feel like this is about leaving someone. There is going to be an opportunity. It could be from work or from someone that has earth energy that might offer you an offer that maybe you need to move. There is a possibility of movement here. You see that the 3 of Wands is movement. You are going to be given the strength and the courage to accept it, even at the cost of leaving someone behind. Maybe you're leaving behind this earth energy, this Taurus, possibly. and maybe working with someone new who's earth energy, because also don't forget we've got the earth energy again, starting fresh, someone else. There is Leo here, very strong, someone that might have Leo within them, like yourself, my dear Leo, but you are given the strength and the power. And also all of a sudden there's going to be information where you need to take advantage of them. In the midst of those information, there are two things: news, information that comes to you. It's going to have a resolution to some problem that you have, and also it's going to be a great opportunity, maybe an opportunity to expand your business, expand, move. There might be a job better somewhere else, there might be a better house somewhere else, but there could be a possibility for movement and for upgrade in your life. So that is all happening in regard to this, and you could be leaving behind someone that might be Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or even water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Now I'm going to look at, wow, the cards keep falling. Look at the moon. Wow, let's see what the moon is. Okay, well, you know what? Two cards have fallen to show me that in regard to the moon, a lot of truth is going to be revealed where you were feeling hopeless, you were feeling restricted, not able to move. Finally, it's time to be released. You know, a lot of people see this card and they think, oh, you're not able to move because you've tied yourself down and you're not seeing. It isn't that. This card is all about time. Things that are out of your hands. Nothing is in your hands when you're restricted and tied down and not able to move. None of it is in your hands. It's all about divine timing when it actually releases you and you are free. And a proposition is going to come, or a proposal, that it is going to give you the power to be able to free. Not to mention the moon. The moon puts an end to things that are hidden. It reveals them to give you the power to be able to move. So what was hidden from you is just the fact, a lot of facts that you were not able to see, or not facts that you didn't know that they were going to take place. So divine timing makes things take place when it's their right time, and it's that time. It's like, for example, you might be dealing with someone that is so difficult and you're tied in a contract with them, and then this person decides to leave the country and go live elsewhere. Then the contract is actually releasing you. When you were stuck, you couldn't be released because you were bound by it. So things that are bound, things that you are bound by, you are going to be released, and there is going to be a proposal or a proposition. And not to mention, this is in regard to the moon. Okay, so the moon is bringing you release at a time where a lot of truth is coming. Now I'm going to look at who, or the energy of this Page of Pentacles for all Leo. Right. Oh my God. Again, the moon. Oh my God. I gotta drink water again. I can't believe this. The moon is the rule of Cancer. Cancer is a water energy, and this is the third time. I've never needed to drink so much water. I'm shocked. Okay. This tells me again the moon, so that's 3 times the moon. And it is connected to someone. There it is, water energy. I feel like you're being released from someone that's water energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They might also have earth in them, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They could also be an air energy, or the air energy could be you. I just feel now there is someone else that is earth. It could be someone. I just got it. We got Taurus, double Taurus, right? This is Taurus. We got 2 of them, and then we got an earth energy. This could be a person that's been very helpful in your life, who could be Taurus. They might have Libra in them. This is very, very possible. Why I say Libra, because Taurus, Libra, there are a lot of Taurus that have Libra in them, because they're united in the power that runs them. They're governed by Venus, so it could be a Taurus, Libra. So I feel like someone that's very brutally honest, and a lot of release is coming your way big time. Have a look at this. This is just shocking. You've got the moon in 3 different signs. Moon, moon, moon. 3 times. This is the rule of Cancer. So there is a water energy, very strong Cancer. There is very strong Taurus, Libra. That's very strong also at the same time. Very interesting. Now I'm going to look at the King of Cups, and let's see who the King of Cups is. What is the energy of the King of Cups for all Leo? Right. It is about an ending. There is a situation where you're ending a big battle and you're finally resting. It could be in connection to someone of water energy, or could be maybe at a time where you're meeting a water energy. There is a rebirth, a new life, living a life of a new lease, where it gives you a lot of compensation, a lot of healing, and a lot of abundance. a new wonderful way of living is coming, and there's going to be a lot of rewards. And then remember I said there's going to be a major rise in your money and you were celebrating. Well, the celebrations are going to be overwhelming because you're also able to do charities, help others who are in need, and it's not going to stop there. It's just going to keep on going. The money is amazing. It's a lot. It's going to help you do so much, and you are going to be loving all the outcomes that are coming. So that is spectacular. Now I'm going to look at 2 more messages from 2 other decks. Let's see what else you need to know, my dear Leo. Oh, 3. Okay. Let me put my glasses on to see what's going on. Okay, so we got 3 messages. It says that clear the past. You're saying goodbye to the past, and you're going to heal the present. You are going to be going through a lot of healing and letting go of the past in this new life that's coming. It says blessings are showering your life. Blessings are showering your life, as you can see. So the rainbow blessings are showering your life. Wow, I love that for you. And then we've got unknown territory, where you're feeling as though you don't know what to do. This is all new to me. What am I going to do? You're exactly where you need to be, and the heavens are going to support you. That's why they said that you are in grace. They are going to send you all the support you need in every way, so that you know you are right on the right path towards a great new life, a great new beginning that is destined for you. Whatever is ending here, it's taking you to a path beyond what your expectations are. Let's have a look at 2 to 3 messages with time frames for all Leo. What do all Leo need to know? And time frames. Okay, first and foremost, your health. Health needs a little bit of healing. There's a freedom is needed, and maybe a new concept is needed. I feel like you have to free yourself from some things that you're overdoing. You need to rest more, take care of your health more, do more exercises by walking, perhaps eating more healthy. And I feel like from now to August, this is a reading for August, I would say 8 weeks within August, you are going to be released. You are going to feel a sense of freedom in your health. You're doing something, or maybe you started something that is going to be very helpful. Okay, the next one. We have following your dreams, and we've got here 13. Within 13 weeks from the time you see this reading, you are going to start following your dreams. And I feel like 13 weeks is right after August. You'll start seeing your dreams happening, and you'll start exploring your dreams. Remember, a lot of blessings are pouring in. And the final message, okay, here we go. Okay, we've got here, this is connected to Sagittarius. It is the Temperance card. It's all about moderation, balance. It's about being a little bit patient, and you'll see that there are changes, profound changes, that are going to take you to high levels of stability, happiness, and getting what you want, and emotional fulfillment, all coming your way within 14 weeks from August onwards. That is magnificent. Finally, let's have a look at the Chinese cookies to see if there's one message. And there it is. Another one came. Oh my goodness. It just dropped in my hand. Okay, let's have a look. 3 of them. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, my dear Leo. Health. Again, this is the 2nd time. There may be issues that you need to pay attention to. Health. An excellent time to start an exercise program. Just like I said, you need an exercise program. Maybe start walking. Even if you walk half an hour a day minimum. To 50, no, I'll just say 30 minutes. Minimum 30 minutes up to an hour. Even if you divide it into 2, it's what I do. I do 30 minutes and then in the morning, and I do 30 minutes in the evening. So if you want to do just 30 minutes a day, that's going to be great. And exercise, the other important factor is your diet. Paying attention to diet. Now, I believe in fasting. Even if you don't believe in if you haven't heard or you don't believe in intermittent fasting, and if you don't feel like doing long hours of fasting, stopping food after 6:30 or 7:30 and doing 14 hours of intermittent fasting until the next morning, you can not do it. You don't have to do it. But then maybe you can after breakfast, which is another fasting I do. I do the intermittent 14 hours, and then I do after the breakfast until dinner. I don't eat anything, just black coffee, and or you can have black tea, but preferably coffee. just to sort of reach to a level where you are controlling your health and you're not spiking your sugar by binging after breakfast, and skipping one meal helps big time. And then you've got the window to eat from, say you stop after breakfast, you do five hours of not eating anything, just drinking black coffee and water, and then after that, then you've got the window to have whatever you like. Eat healthy, eat, if you want to cheat and eat things that are unhealthy, still okay, do that. And then, and you don't have to do this all the time. You can do it 5 days a week. And then, Saturday, Sunday, weekend, you just eat whatever you love. But intermittent fasting is a great way to heal your health. And the reason I mentioned it, because health was given to me to pass on to you twice. And I do have very strong Leo in me, so this applies to me too. Okay, and it also says here, an excellent time for starting an exercise program or a diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. Maybe it's because you're destined to meet someone special and they want you to be healthy. You might be expanding and doing a lot of things together, going out a lot, exploring outdoors a lot, so that's possible. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. So there's something to be prepared for, so that you don't get shocked. And then it says society. Say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interests for singles will be on there as a result. So say yes to all invitations. It's going to be incredible. And don't forget you're following your dream. And that is the end of your reading. It is magnificent. I feel like there's so much going on. A lot of money is coming. You could be moving for work. There could be a proposal or proposition that's going to shake your world and take you to levels beyond where you are. But you are making a lot of money and you are in grace. This new lease of life is taking you to the highest level of wealth and abundance. And that is the end of your reading, my dear Leo. I hope you enjoyed the reading. There was a lot of information other than just work and career, but that's what I love about these readings. It's just very informative. My best wishes to all of you. Regards and blessings. Love, light, peace, and harmony. Namaste. Oh, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading.